RaisaRuckus game calls. Was in the shop today, wanted to do a video on our deer grunt, the most recent one that we have started doing. We did a few of these at the end of last year, got them out on the market, and they were very, very successful last year. Part of the reason is because they're an adjustable call, just like the O-ring style adjustable call. However, they have a slide adjustment. You can see that right here. The slide adjustment allows you to move the adjustment on the call, or the sound of the call, with very, very little movement and with the touch of a finger. And I'll be demonstrating that real quick. This is going to give you a couple sound bites of different things that you can do with this call. But one of the most successful parts of this call last year was that you could sound like two different deer within just a second or two of each other, and that seemed to have a lot of success in calling in some bucks, especially late in the season for some reason. So you know, it has the doe bleat, or even the fawn bleat, which is all the way up on the lever. Sounds a little bit like this. And you can make it a little bit quieter by tucking it into your jacket a little bit. And obviously a little bit louder by flexing the tube out away from you, opening your hand. The next step down is a little bit more like a doe bleat. And of course you can do that doe that might be calling for a buck as well on that one. And obviously all I'm doing is just flexing the hand just a little bit to create the different sounds. Of course, then you slide down just a little bit further and you can go as far down as you like on a very, very dominant buck. You can see by toning in or tucking in the grunt tube there, it kind of quietens it down a little bit. So I'm going to give you just an example of how you can be two different deer real quick. And a buck in the woods, of course, is hearing that, and they hear a conversation basically going between a buck and a doe, and he says, hey, wait a minute, this is my area, that's my doe, let's go see. And that was basically what caused a lot of deaths last year in the buck world. So this year, don't miss out. Get your RaisaRuckus buck grunt slide adjustable. We also offer the adjustable with the O-ring if you want that one. It's a little bit cheaper, and it's a little bit softer, to be quite honest with you. This is sort of a bright, loud call. However, if you're you know, if you're cunning, you can always tuck that tube back in, and it kind of softens it up just a little bit. So the RaisaRuckus buck grunt, and we also do a lot of little fancy artwork. It'll be available this year. And don't forget, with RaisaRuckus, all that's left to do is pull the trigger.